Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Monday Morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from the uptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, we've got stock index futures slightly below fair value. We've got crude oil lower and Bitcoin, while gold is making new all-time highs in the pre-market on Monday morning. Now, the NASDAQ 100 futures contract is currently down 78.5 points, just a tick under 1/3%. And so, it's nowhere near the current average true range. This is the NASDAQ E-mini, and the average true range right now is 274 points. So if we were down 300 points, for example, at this time, that would certainly set off a lot of intraday alarm bells and even possibly daily alarm bells, but that is not the case coming into Monday's trading action. Now, last week we talked about the fact that coming into the Fed meeting, we may see a buy the rumor, which was the Fed lowering interest rates, and then sell the news, which we got. The news was the Fed is lowering interest rates. We did get a lot of volatility around the announcement and the press conference, but at the end of the day, the market settled down, and that's why we wait for the closing price before taking action. So it could have happened, it didn't happen, and it didn't cause us to make any additional moves. Now, coming into Monday's trading action, the VIX is still trading in the channel. We're still waiting for a breakout above the top of the flypaper channel, and we're still closely monitoring what the pros are doing with the major VIX ETF. So in New York and Toronto, yes, the spread is decreasing, but there's no indication that it's about to flip. And when it flips, then that would certainly give us an indication that people are loading up on options, anticipating that the market will pull back. Looking at the major index ETFs, we really don't have to look at too many. There's the Vanguard Canada ETF making a new high on Friday, and there's the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF in the US making a new all-time high on Friday. And as I've mentioned over the past couple of days, that there's a lot of stocks not doing well at the moment, but with that concentration in the big cap stocks, whether it's in Canada or the US, with the market still loving those stocks, that's what's holding the market up at the moment. Now, we have the price of gold hitting new all-time highs this morning. So there's gold still on a buy signal, the GLD still on a buy signal. We've got new highs on Friday for the XGD in Toronto, or the GDX in New York, or the junior gold miners. And then just walking through the major mining stocks, they all look pretty similar. So there's Agnico Eagle, which is currently the biggest one in Canada. And then there's Barrick having a huge up day on Friday. Look at that, up nearly 10% on the day. Then we've got Anglo Gold, we've got B2 Gold, we've got El Dorado, we've got Franco-Nevada, then Goldfields, Harmony, IM Gold, Kinross, Newmont Gold Corp making a new high on Friday. That, of course, is part of the S&P 500. Then we've got Royal Gold and Sandstorm, all doing very well at the moment, and no reason to get concerned about any of them coming into Monday's trading action. There's Torex making a new closing high on Friday. Okay, folks, that's all I wanted to cover in this morning's presentation. Not a lot going on in the pre-market this morning. No reason to get overly concerned at the moment. Have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Tuesday morning, and at that time we'll walk through the most actively traded stocks from Monday's trading action.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.